And we are back. How's everyone doing, guys? Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. A long week, a lot to discuss. Listen, guys, I was on vacation. Just took a little trip, but I'm back. Tennis is life. Did you miss me, guys? Do me a favor, like the video, show some love, drop a heart. We have 2 championships to discuss today. And we're going to start things off in Charleston, South Carolina. Look, I thought about catching a flight down there, but the weather's just been so rainy. I decided to pass, but this is a popcorn-worthy match, guys. We have 2 of my favorite Americans, along with the great Coco, Madison Keys, Sloane Stephens, Alicia Parks. Listen, I like all the Americans, okay? But these 2 ladies are very, very good, very, very special, great for the sport. And let's get right into it, guys. Big game Jessie P is going for another title. And look, I like Pegula because she's grounded, she's humble, and she's not big enough to not play a 500 in Charleston. She played it last year. I saw her last year. Such a classy woman. Always takes pictures. She's going for her 8th title, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. She won Austin earlier this year. Look, Pegula doesn't care. She'll play at 250. And in case you don't know, she won Toronto in 24 and Berlin. In 23, she won Seoul, Korea and Montreal. Remember that? In 22, she won Mexico, Guadalajara. And in 2019, she won Washington, where I think she beat the Greek goddess en route to that. Now, listen, Pegula's having a silent great year. 24-6. She's 4-0 on clay to start the clay stretch. She's here after taking out in the second round after having a first round bye, dishing out a bagel Shimanovic in the second round. Ayla Tomljanovic, straight set win. Danny Mel, the defending champion, she went 3. And the Katerina, she also went 3 with. She's going to take on someone she has beat several times. Big game Sofia Kenin. Listen, I don't care if you call her Sonia or Sofia. Just don't leave out the big game. Listen, she started this American run with winning slams since Serena left the sport. She's big time, ladies and gentlemen. I love me some Sofia Kenin, and this is going to be a popcorn-worthy match. Now, Sofia Kenin, guys, she's starting to turn on the heat, ladies and gentlemen. 17-8 on the year. She's had a stretch here where she had to come through the first round and get it in the mud, or should I say dirt. She took out Bernarda Pera, the crafty lefty. Belinda Bencic, she served a bagel to. Dasha, the defensive powerhouse, she beat in straight sets. Anna Kaya, who's always calm, slick as a fox. She beat her in straight sets, and Amanda Anisimova did not want no parts of big game Sofia Kenin. Now, Kenin's got 5 titles on her career. Silently, she won Lions in 2020 and the Australian Open after that impressive run against Iga. Big bad Iga at the French Open. Her dream was to become the #1 world-ranked player on tour. Since a little girl practicing with Venus Williams, she did not get that opportunity as Iga, unseeded, would come through and win the French Open and just been on a tear ever since. But she's got 5 titles. Look, she's won some very impressive championships, but she has not won a championship since 2020. Now, we have seen her in the final. We saw her against Barbora Krejcikova a couple of years back in that San Diego clash where, look, Kenin had a chance to do it. It went 3 popcorn worthy. Head-to-head against Pegula, guys. She's beat her twice. The last time they played the U.S. Open last year, the first set went to a tiebreak. Pegula pulled that out. Previously, they haven't played since several years ago at the French Open, where Sofia's silently a really good clay player. Now, I want to take a look last match against Amanda Anisimova. Look, short match. Amanda retired. Sofia had 2 aces. She was winning about 69% of her first serves. I'd say 70, 9 for 13. Really good numbers. Struggled on the second serve, but she was winning 75% of Amanda's second serve and struggling really, Amanda, to get her first serves in play. And Pegula last time out, she took on Katerina. That was a really good match. Look, it went 3 sets. Pegula only won ace, 2 double faults, but she did win 45% of Katerina's second serves for most of the match. Pegula did struggle on the first serve, only winning 56% of those. He struggled on the second serve, losing 55% of those. But Katerina does that to you. Go check the short. She puts in the work. She's very strong and aggressive, and she loves to back opponents behind the baseline. I think Pegula plays her best tennis inside the baseline, coming across court, using her doubles experience, etc. In this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, Pegula also can cut off the court, right? She can play that mid-range game. She can come forward towards the net. I love how she comes cross-court as well. Both of these ladies, in my opinion, they're more similar than they're different. I think their games are very, very comparable. They're not the fastest players on tour. They're not the most athletic players on tour. But I do think their mental toughness is what gets them through a lot of matches, ladies and gentlemen. Now, my personal opinion in this match, I think the crowd is going to be cheering for both ladies, but I'm going to take big game Sofia Kenin as a 2-1 underdog to win at least one set. I think that's the pick. I like Sofia. She's going to win a set. And in fact, I think she's got a chance to win the match, ladies and gentlemen. She had a short day yesterday. She's rested. South Carolina, look, it's a rainy, damp place near the beach. I don't know if that's the best place to recover after having a grueling 3-set match. It's just you when you go from the hotel to the match, it's you're catching buses back and forth. It's just not. I just don't. I don't know if Pegula is going to recover that well. It's just the arena there. It's a small, beautiful arena. I mean, it's a small, beautiful tennis grounds. I like the setup there, but it's cramped up. It really is, and I don't know if you can get that space to recover after such a grueling match. It's not like the Indian Wells where the resources are the best. You're in a small South Carolina town there, and it's just cramped up. I mean, Sofia Pegula can't walk to the match without being bombarded with fans. It's a little different at the Indian Wells. There's a lot of space. You can get in and out securely with security and not really engage with the fans if you need to, recover and rest and really focus on playing. In South Carolina, when you come through that gate, you're going to get mobbed by the fans. This is why players like Iga, Coco, I think they just don't play it. It's too big. They'll literally get mobbed by the fans. And I think Pegula just walking to the match, leaving, and Pegula's not the type to ignore fans. She's very classy. She's very sweet. I just think that the extra distractions will affect her ability to recover. And I think Sofia Kenin is going to win a set. That's my official pick. I do think Kenin will win the match, to be honest with you. We're going to Colombia, where Camila Osorio, one of the toughest players I've ever seen in my life, ladies and gentlemen. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Camila Osorio. And by the way, Kawa, look, one of my favorite Polish players. She's back, ladies and gentlemen. But let's take a look here at this matchup. And look, this is going to be short and sweet. I'm not really going to go too much in depth in this matchup because the reality here is Camila Osorio, the number 2 seed. She's won this title before. If you've never seen her play in Colombia, guys, this is a madhouse. These fans are literally right. I mean, it's a clay court, of course. The fans are literally right on the court. It's so small and intimate. It's just, I don't see how Katerina is going to win this match. I don't know how. Now, she's skilled enough. She's got the ability. She's very experienced on clay. Over 300 wins on clay, 500 matches on clay. Yes, 3 times the experience is Osorio. But these fans are going to make a difference. And I mean, look, she took out Emma Betkas, Tatiana Maria, who's a defensive powerhouse, who they always have good matches. Julia Herrera, who took out some tough competition. One of my team prospects. And by the way, you guys know it's my team prospects. You're doing really, really good this year. Yeah, Jovic. A lot of people thought, my list, look, everyone on my team prospect list is doing amazing. I put together the perfect list for you guys to watch. Now, Kawa is here after taking out last round Julieta, who did not lose a set up to this point. That's right, Julieta Pereira, American top team prospect. What is, I forgot. She's got to be 16 now, right? She's got to be 16 going on 17. Amazing player. Never played a clay match before this tournament. Came from qualifiers. Took out Zhao, Ava Vedder. She took out Sanchez, Patricia Tig, Ligola John. Come on, guys. She's a rock star. So watch out for her. But I like Camila Osorio to win this title. She's too good. That crowd's going to be insane. I like Camila to win. That's a pick, guys. Enjoy. Like the video. Show some love. Check the community. We'll be back next week. Full tennis schedule. I got you covered. See you soon.